Hello everybody. Today I'll be installing the pipework from this big tank here, where you see that connection there. That's where I'm gonna suck in water from there to the barrel. So I'm going to be connecting up. You see that poly pipe there? So that's the one I'm gonna run from there. So that valve over there is 2 inch. I'm gonna reduce it to 1 inch because the rest of the piping from here are going to be 1 inch to the pump and from the pump. Yes, so I've got a sketch that I did, the one that I'm going to follow up. It's a sketch drawing. I hope you can see this. Yeah. So you see, that's the big tank, the poly. It's gonna run all the way to the barrel, connect it to the suction of the pump, and then connect discharge to the barrel. The pump, the same pump also can supply to the garden or anywhere else, sprinklers. It's just a matter of closing and opening valves, depending on where you want the water to go. So yes, so I'm just gonna start now. As you can see, there is the barrel over there. That's where I have to run this poly pipe. I'm not so sure if it's gonna reach. I forgot to measure the other day, so I just put 50 meters. If it's too short, then I'll have to go and buy. So this one is a constant pressure pump. It does 50 liters per minute, about 3,000 liters per hour, right? And I'm gonna mount it on this marine board. It's good, it can handle wet environments, but anyway, it's going to be inside there. So I'm not gonna be worried about wetness, UV and all that, but it can handle all that anyway. But I just decided to mount it there. And you've got the 4 bolts there ready. So I'm just gonna sit there, put nuts and tighten. So this goes to the suction line. This is the direction here. So it will be like this, suction. Then it goes in there. Here I will leave the straight connector. And I will leave another one straight connector and then cut a pipe, 25 mil. I'll cut the required length. So that I'll cut when everything is in situ. So that I cut exactly. But in the meantime, I know all these fittings, how they're gonna go. Because I'm following my drawing here, my sketch. Tells me every connection. Right, so the valve, I'll just keep it like this. So close it on the side like this. I can always open here, but I need to make sure I leave some room so I can open this strainer and check, probably clean when it's dirty. This is 120 micron. Alright, get the turn back on. Alright, so I'll put thread tape on this one. And then this will go like that. Cut somewhere in situ. Right. So I'll leave this one like that for now. And I need to put a T here according to the drawing that I've done. Don't know if I can get another 10 here. I mean 90 degrees here. Just like that. Alright. Yeah, I've started the petrol generator to test the system, and water seems to be going in there in the barrel, and it looks like it's working well. And I checked, there's no leaks. Let me show you. So water is coming from that 1,800 liter tank. So you see the hose down there. I'll show you the rest of the piping. So yes, so the pump is working. 50 liters per minute, 3,000 liters per hour. So I set the timer so I can see if they mean what they say. So it's all good, secure. See the piping. I'm gonna go down now. So there is the valve down there. The valve that allows water to the top of the barrel. And I've got my genset running here. And there is the pump there. As you can see, there's no leaks. So I've got the piping here. So this poly pipe is the one from the big tank, and you've got a valve. So this valve is open. This one would be the supply to the garden. It's closed at the moment. So if I am to do this, till the pump is pumping, but I still need to connect up to the garden. And this is the outlet. It's connected to the outlet of that big tank, so that when I need to open for the tank, I close this one and open this one for the big tank. When I don't want water from the big tank, I close this one and then open that one to the pump, and then open this one to the garden and close this other one. That's when that barrel is full, so it will have to be closed because I won't be putting any more water in. So everything is looking good. So at the moment, as you can see, the water probably is somewhere here now. It's just coming. It's just coming up until, so I'll be opening this from time to time to check how many minutes it's gonna take just to get there. But it should take nearly an hour to fill it up. So it's still coming up. As you saw up there, water is going in there, but it's still below this level because I'm opening this valve and nothing is coming out. So very soon we should be able to see. We should be able to see water coming through there. Alright. So as you can see, there is the garden, and now I need to cut the size flashings. I've got flashings here, so I'm gonna have to cut these flashings and close the corners. So for the barrel, it's got also an overflow drain there, up there. At some point I think I'm running out of that 90 mil PVC pipe. I'll have to bring it all the way down, and then another elbow that goes like this and out to the ground, because I don't want it to wet here. But for now it should work. I'll just fill it up until that is slightly coming out from there. So today, as you can see, I'm putting everything to test. You can hear the water going in there, and then there's the air rushing out of there. So I'm putting the pipe work to test, and so far so good. I don't see any leaks. All this other water you see, it drops here. It has been raining. You see everywhere here. It's wet. It has been raining. So it seems as if everything is good. It's going well. I'll be checking also the pump for heat, because it's a brand new pump. I just feel the heat. I just left my heat gun at home, so I'll just feel by hand. I hope it will be fine. It's got 3-year warrant, so I shouldn't be worried about it. Yeah, so everything is coming up nice. Alright, so the strap is still on. I'll just leave the strap there. But once it has got 3,000 or 2,000 liters in there, it should be alright. I don't know. I don't think the wind will blow it, but just in case, I'll just leave the strap there. It doesn't hurt. Yeah, so I'm happy with this. Okay, so I'll walk to the big tank, show you that other suction line to the big tank, that poly line. I just put this not to prevent myself from driving over this poly pipe. Very soon I'll be digging and I'll bury it just from there to there, so that when I drive the truck here, or someone decides to come around here with a vehicle, they don't run over. So yeah, I should do that probably even today. Alright. So you see now, the Petrogen is not the one that's gonna be running this pump, because when I'm not around, the Petrogen won't be able to start itself. So what I will have is I'm organizing. Next week I ordered a power bank, but it also it can also be powered by solar energy. So once that one comes, I'll run a power cable from the building there, from the shed. In the meantime, I think I'll just keep it in the shed. So there is the poly pipe. I'll keep it in there in the shed until I build another small shed outside here. So that small shed, I'll show you where I'm gonna build it. There's already a concrete pad there. That's going another pump room. Oh, okay, so that poly pipe is coming here. I showed you earlier indeed. So you see this pad here. I'm gonna build another small shed here. So in here there is going to be another pump like that one, but bigger. So it's gonna be supplying to the main buildings, probably in the shed as well if I have a tap in there and the sink, but to the main building. So, and on the side here probably I'll put some concrete as well and put my like a shed, like a little workshop as well. And there you see the piping up there, stormwater piping, PVC. There's water coming from the roof of this shed. Right now the tank is full. It's full. I did all that. I built the shed myself. Unfortunately, I can't show you any videos of that because I got hacked. It was stolen. Everything was stolen from me. So yeah, it was hell of a job, this one. So you see, you can imagine how much water is collected here. It's a lot of water. And on the other side as well. And you see this tank also has good gutters around. It collects. In fact, it was already, when I did this these gutters for the shed, this tank was already was nearly full already on its own. It's just that we haven't been using the water, but it was nearly full from last rain season. So which means this shed is just gonna fill it up in no time. So fortunately enough, I've got that 3,000 liter. It's not that big, but it's good for the purpose. So I'm just gonna drain 3,000 liters, which is nothing, and when it rains, it's just gonna fill it up in a couple of days. Yeah. And I hope I've got enough petrol in that genset to fill it up to there. The other day it was full. Should be alright, I think. As long as there's something, if I can have at least 2,000 liters, it's alright. I haven't started watering much anyway. It's just my wife is the one who started planting yesterday something, because at least it has been raining these days. So whatever she planted there should survive. But anyway, before I go, I'll just do a deep watering. I'll just water it a bit more. I can actually do it now. So I can connect here the hose pipe like right now. So even if I connect here and I start watering there, there should still be water going in the tank, because the pump is more like automatic and a bit intelligent, because once you open up several taps, it increases the flow. The flow rate increases in order to try and compensate for the demand. So that's one thing I'm gonna have to test now, because that's what they say according to the specifications of the pump. So we need to put that pump to test and see if that is true. So I'm gonna connect up now. So water is coming out. So once I close the valve for the pipe into that barrel, there should be more pressure coming inside. But it's good enough. Once you all connect up your sprinklers, because sprinklers are going to have there's a bit of restriction in the size of the piping, so they will have enough pressure. So this pump was specifically for gardening, small garden. Because if you take a very powerful pump, it will just burst the pipes. So this is good enough, good pressure for watering. So once I have that solar power, it will be connected all the time, so the pump can supply according to the timer valve that I'm going to set. I haven't tried the timer valve. So there's the timer valve I got. So I'm just gonna test one. Let's see if every zone, because I've got 4 zones there. I will have 4 zones eventually. At the moment, as you can see, there's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 zones. And I'll test one and I'll see if each zone requires its own, depending on the demand for water, because some plants might demand more water than others, so I might have to buy more of these. But I just bought this one because I have to test it. It's an Orbit. I hope it's good. I'll buy other brands, so for the sake of testing and see which one performs better than the other. It's a battery one, so you put batteries in there. Yeah, I'll just test these gadgets and see what works. Okay, let's check if we've got water coming out here, because that's nearly a third of the tank, slightly below a third. Let's see, maybe nearly. All right, so let's see. Oh, there you go. So we've got water coming here. Probably it's already past that, I don't know. So there's progress here. There's progress. At least we've got some water in there before we've got any strong winds. You don't want it to be too light. The winds here can be so strong, can be so violent. You really need to have it secured, with weight and the strap. You need to tighten. Yeah, it's gonna be good, I think. So in the meantime, I think now that I've tested that one, water is coming out through the. I have to open this strainer and make sure it's not blocked, there's nothing in the pipe, because when you're starting new things, there could be things in the pipe when you're cutting and all that. Okay, finally the tank is full. As you can see, it's coming out through the over drain. Awesome. It's full, done. Alright, so I'm just gonna start it there. Okay, I've shut it down. So it has been about 5 hours from the time we fed this barrel with water, 3,000 liters, and it's equivalent to 3 tons. So we've got 3 tons of water sitting in that barrel. 3 tons of water sitting in that barrel, and it has been about 5 hours, so it hasn't collapsed yet. That was one of the main things we had to test and see if that platform is gonna stand. The platform that I showed you when I was fabricating it. I designed it myself, I fabricated it, and it's still standing right now after 5 hours of subjecting that platform with 3 tons of water in the barrel. So I'm not so sure when it's gonna give in, but at the moment it's still standing, and I've been looking around to see if there are any signs of stress on the tubes, because I used the tubes, different sizes, but the main tubes is the main legs, which were about 90 by 90, and the other one was 90 by 50, I think. Yeah, for the legs. So I had about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 legs, 4 in the corner and 4 in between them. So I've done the corners. I've put the flashings, in the corners, and it's looking good now. And then that time it was open and looking ugly, but now it's all complete. Yeah, it's all complete. So the pump is in there, it's ready to go. So you see this one here, the one above, the line above is the pressure line from the pump. So it's gonna be feeding in the garden. So the next thing now is I have to measure now, put everything on paper, my ideas on paper, and then I'll do some research and see how others are doing it before I start buying stuff, because I don't want to just waste material. You waste material, you waste money. So I'll put everything on paper. Even I have to measure correctly, so that I know what to buy exactly. And yes, I'll do that quickly so I can show you this thing all around. It's looking good. At the bottom there, well, that's where the pump is, and that's where also I'll be putting fertilizer, chemicals, and the wheelbarrow. See, this wheelbarrow fits in there, where I got that petrol genset in there, because it was we had showers earlier on, so I just decided to just chuck it underneath there. And then I plugged the pump. You see the cord there, the black cord, and it came around this way. It's plugged there. And then, yeah, so someone might be wondering how I got it in here and started it. I started it while it was outside, and then I just pushed it inside as it was running. No signs of leakage. All my joints look intact. So that's how it looks underneath there. So a bit of storage space at the bottom, and the tank, and even in the picture, I don't know if you can see any signs of giving in of the platform structure. It seems to be okay. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. So here I've got a marine plywood board. Marine is good for handling heavy weight. So that's that one there. This one, it's very good with that. They say that even the glue used on marine boards can handle UV. It doesn't expire, it doesn't get affected by the UV and all that, and water and all that. But this one anyway is safe because it's all protected. No water is gonna go onto it because, as you can see here, I've got the plywood, but here I've got aluminium composite sheet. With aluminium composite sheet, and I even also put silicone to seal here, so there is not gonna ever be water coming to that marine plywood. So I don't think it will fail at any time soon. So now it's time for me to pack up and go, but before I do, I'm just gonna take some measurements. And this opening here, I'm going to put a door. Okay, so once I get things in there, I just close that door. So yeah, guys, don't forget to subscribe so I can show you more. If you've got a comment, yeah, you're free to give a comment. Every comment that you give, whether negative or good, somehow is gonna be good. We'll turn that into good. If I'm doing something the wrong way, just let me know, and it's all part of learning. That's good. Thank you very much for watching, but also don't forget to, I'm just trying my best, to show you what I know. Some of the things I don't know, but I have to do the research, and show it to you guys, so you might be inspired to do the same thing. And I spend most of my time here. As you can see, these are acreage plots, 10 acres. That's my plot. I like it here. It's fresh air and it's good, quiet. Thank you.